This is nnajmul. Some roads in life shape people's destiny. But today, we're on a road that has ended many lives. We're deep inside Pakistan's Gilgit-Baltistan region, at the edge of survival and adventure. It took countless efforts, sleepless nights, and sheer determination for us to reach here. On our way, we witnessed the harsh reality, people losing their lives right before our eyes. This road is forgotten. Villagers living near the mighty Nanga, the ninth tallest mountain on earth, carved this path with their own hands. Since then, no one restored it. It remains broken, dangerous, and deadly. Our journey began in the heart of Pakistan, Islamabad. From there, we boarded a bus heading towards Muzaffar. As we nervously stared out the window, the bus came to a sudden halt. A man with a camera got in, asked us to lower our masks, and started recording our faces, for identity verification in case something went wrong. And then, we reached the 0 point of danger. From here, a terrifying journey of 12 to 15 hours began towards Gilgit, and another leg beyond, towards Fairy Meadows, through the world's most dangerous road. We're now on the legendary Karakoram highway, a lifeline built in the 1960s and 70s by Pakistan and China together. It links Islamabad with China's Kashgar city. But this road took more than 1,000 lives during its construction, and it continues to take lives even today. Rain makes it slick. Landslides are constant. Even at the start of our trip, we saw warning signs telling us to turn back. But we pushed forward, with death hanging over us at every corner. Narrow passages forced vehicles to wait and take turns. Suddenly, a military vehicle ahead of us fell off the cliff. We saw the aftermath up close, an ambulance rushing in, lifeless bodies being pulled out. This could have been us. The risks are real. Rocks fall without warning, smashing steel barriers like they're paper. All around us, we saw villagers trying to patch broken roads with their bare hands. The fear was suffocating. Every passing second felt like a gamble with death. We witnessed 3 accidents in just one day, and we hadn't even reached the most dangerous part yet. Pakistan is a land of giants. 4 of the world's 14 peaks above 26,000 feet stand here. Conquering these heights requires nerves of steel, and today, we realized that even driving through their shadows is a battle of survival. This is Karakoram, a road where courage meets catastrophe, where nature reminds us how small we are. And we're still moving forward. The dangers we see on these roads, they fascinate us. Their beauty hides the deadly risks, almost as if they're luring us into a trap. Finally, we crossed that part. We are on a road so dangerous that if you haven't been through it, you haven't truly experienced what danger means. This road is a danger on its own, beyond imagination. We've seen people fall. Accidents happened right before our eyes. He'll sit as a passenger with us. That's how deadly it is. As the barrier lifts, we hold our breath. There are no steel guards, no asphalt beneath us, only gravel, dirt, and loose rocks. This path from the Karakoram highway leads to Tata village, and from there, to Fairy Meadows, a heaven-like place at 10,800 feet. But to reach it, many adventurers have paid with their lives. The road is so uneven that our neck muscles ache from trying to keep our head steady. Honestly, it feels like we're not on a road at all, just climbing over raw mountain terrain. This road, carved by villagers of Nanga, the 9th highest mountain in the world, has not been repaired since it was made. Our driver's eyes stay glued to the path, as many have been buried by this road's traps before. This 16.2-kilometer stretch of gravel takes around 3 hours to cross. Sometimes, we see memorials where people fell. Reminders of the lives lost. We hope not to see one, as we cling to our motivation. Look down, no barriers, no guardrails. And the wind is picking up, making things even more dangerous. A single landslide could send us tumbling down these cliffs, or crush us under falling rocks. We climb higher into the clouds. There's no mobile signal. No way to call for help. No one around. We've only just begun. And already the danger is overwhelming. This is the path of death. And we're on it. The locals call this the grave road. And honestly, I hope it doesn't become our grave road. This is a bizarre, almost surreal experience. We've climbed high into these mountains, but the road ahead is still long. After a quick fix, we move again. But the wind and rain grow fiercer. Rocks could fall at any moment. I just want this deadly road to end. Every second here feels like we're holding our breath. Our hands are wet with sweat, our feet tense on the floor. As we pass the narrow bends, we find ourselves shutting our eyes, terrified to see the cliffs that start just inches from our tires. If anything goes wrong, even a tiny part fails, everything's over. And then, another problem, sometimes, the road narrows so much that we get out, walking ahead to check if the vehicle can squeeze through. Above us, loose rocks threaten to fall. Sometimes, bears roam here too, but their numbers shrink as we encroach on their world. Here, people live longer. The high altitude has shaped their bodies, their lungs are larger, their organs stronger. To them, dying at 80 or 90 is dying young. After climbing for about half an hour, we spot a group of goats. The next part of this journey will take us to Fairy Meadows, a paradise hidden high in the mountains. We paid 5,000 rupees, roughly $67, for these horses. That includes both the ride up and back down. But here's the thing, if the horses feel uncomfortable with us, or if we misguide them even slightly, we could fall off these cliffs. Look at this, the horse suddenly speeds up or veers off on its own. If the guide wasn't holding it steady, it could have gone over the edge. One wrong step, one hoof in a hole, and we could be toppled in an instant. Out here, every single step is a gamble. That's why it's crucial we keep control, stay calm, and help the horses stay calm too. And because we're just sitting still on the horses, the cold bites even harder. We're getting closer to the top, you can tell from the snow. Just 30 minutes left now. The road? Even steeper. If you ever try this path, bring more than just gear. Bring plenty of courage. It's tricky here. I just hope the horse doesn't misstep. These 24 hours we've spent chasing the view have cost some adventurers their lives. Hotels have popped up around here, but the risk? It's everywhere. Locals kindly opened a small shelter for us to dry off and get warm. We sip hot tea, trying to bring life back into our bodies. Outside, thick fog hides the view, but being here? The feeling is magical. To reach this place, 5 hours by bus from Lahore to Islamabad, 12 hours of dangerous driving to the Gilgit region, 3 hours in a jeep on the world's most dangerous road, 30 minutes trekking, 2 hours on horseback, and here we are. Thank you for watching.